Hey everybody, Pastor C here. Hope that you're having a great day. I just wanted to accentuate an article that I posted on my website, PastorWRCrooms.com, entitled Four Characteristics of Toxic People. The reason that I posted that article is that we all share one common experience. Other than death and taxes, we share the fact that we have to deal or have dealt with or we are dealing with toxic people. Here's the point. Toxic relationships will kill you. Toxic relationships will kill you. So what is a toxic person? I like to characterize a toxic person as somebody who has gone into a dark room and cannot find the light switch. They are always groping and moping about in the darkness of pessimism, the darkness of negativity, the darkness of low self-esteem, and therefore they cannot find the light switch. They don't know how to turn the light of optimism on. They cannot turn on the light of positive expectation. They cannot turn on the light of giving somebody congratulations or patting somebody on the back, things of that nature. So we have to be careful and we have to recognize a toxic person for what they are. So in the article, I listed four characteristics of a toxic person. Number one, toxic people are insecure. They have been so victimized by their circumstances that they have lost total confidence in who they are. So they have reached a point where they are no longer experiencing personal and dynamic growth. That's number one. Number two, I like to describe toxic people as people of the lie. That's actually a descriptor that was used as the name of a book by the late M. Scott Peck, People of the Lie. Peck argued, and this was back in 1988, that evil should be classified as a mental disease. And, Peck was ahead of his time back in 1988, because based on what we know now about mental illness, about toxicity in humans, we know that it can quickly morph into human evil. So that's very important that we understand that they are people of the lie. They do not know what the truth is, so therefore, or they may be afraid of the truth, and therefore they are living in a lie. And then thirdly, toxic people create the problem and then shift the blame. Do you know somebody like that? Do you know somebody who is always creating a crisis, a problem, an issue, and then blaming it on you? It's like the person who stabs you in the back, you fall on the floor, and they look at you and say, well, why are you on the floor? And you got this big old knife in your back that they put in. So they are always creating the problem and shifting the blame. And then lastly, toxic people stay out of the light, because when the spotlight is turned on them, they are exposed. Toxic people do not like being exposed. I write in an article that when the light is shone on them, they scatter like roaches. So it's important that we recognize who toxic people are. They are insecure. They are people of the lie. They create the problem and then shift the blame, and they stay out of the lie. Now, how do we deal with them? The Bible gives us a prescription for dealing with toxic people in Proverbs 4:14. They cannot sleep, says Proverbs 4:14, unless they have done wrong. They are robbed of sleep unless they have made someone stumble. So that is the person, according to the Bible, and that's what this writer in Proverbs is urging us to do, is to stay away from people, keep at arm's distance people who cannot sleep unless they have caused some harm with their mouth, with their behavior, with their actions, or whatever. They cannot sleep until they have caused some harm. Again, I'll end this video with this short but very powerful and pivotal point. Toxic relationships will kill you. Amen. This has been Pastor C. Stay in confidence, step up to the challenge, surge into the new. God bless you.